Alright, let's get started with match 3 of our league with Bazaar Trinketvine. We lost the die roll this time. This hand seems decent. We want a Bazaar Trade Mage again, but we have some interaction, and we have some combo pieces if we do draw one, so... And we have mana, of course, so we'll keep. Try it out. Opponent plays Spire of Industry, plays Mishra's Bauble. Looks like they're playing some form of either Affinity or Lantern or similar. Plays Inquisition. Definitely looking like a Lantern deck at this point. So I realized that when I recorded my round 1 I actually had the game sound on, so that's sort of unfortunate. But that game 1 was so impressive, I don't think I'm gonna attempt to re-record or anything. Let's play a Scalding Tarn. I'll pass the turn, get a Ketria Triome at end of turn. Plays Glimmer Void. Opponent Thought Seizes us. Take a Blazing Root Walla. They probably take Trinket Mage here. This definitely looks like the traditional Lantern deck, or at least something similar to it. Luckily we have... I didn't necessarily factor this in when I was making my sideboard, but I definitely have sideboard cards that would be appropriate for them. Opponent plays Codex Shredder. That's fine. They take our Hollow One. Sort of interesting. Maybe they have more discard effects or something. We draw a Bazaar Trade Mage. Well, let's play a Scalding Tarn, let's play a Blazing Root Walla. Pass the turn. I'll just play the 1 for now so that I still have a free discard to Bazaar Trade Mage here. But if we can Trinket Mage and get a Chalice on 1, we might be in a decent spot. We'll see. Opponent plays an Inquisition. That's fine. Is it worth bringing in Stubbs against them, I wonder? I guess I'll see what all I'm siding out. You don't want to mess up your own game plan too much. Opponent gets a Lantern. We have a Bazaar Trade Mage on top. Opponent casts Ancient Stirrings. They're out of cards in hand and they don't currently have a bridge, so that's interesting. They got their bridge. Ugh. That's obnoxious. Opponent's gonna mill us, that's fine. We draw a Breeding Pool. We'll play Wooded Foothills. Get a Steam Vents. Shock it in. Crack Wooded Foothills. Get a Basic Forest. Play Trinket Mage. Yes. Chalice of the Void. Opponent plays Pixis. Still has bridge in hand. They have a Grafdigger's Cage on top. We'll play Misty. We'll play Blazing Root Walla. Let's attack for 3. Yup, yup. Play a Chalice on 1. Opponent mills themselves. And I'm pretty sure we're bridge locked now. Let's see. What can we draw to get out of this? Fauna Shaman could get nothing because we can't get out of Ensnaring Bridge. Alright, we concede. Alright, so what do we want? We definitely want Collector Oof, we definitely want Foundation Breaker. We definitely want Engineered Explosives. We cut Wonder because it doesn't really matter. We cut Memnite for the same reason. We cut at least one hollow one. Probably the Bone Crusher Giant. Stonecoil Serpent doesn't seem that good. Got another hollow one. Do I want the stubs is the question. It's probably worth it. The weird thing is our normal combo pieces don't seem very good against this opponent. Where like our random enablers seem way better. Yeah, Merchant of the Veil seems really good, actually. I guess I do it like that. I don't really want to cut Vengevines. Yeah, that seems alright. We'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. So we have 2 Collector Oofs, 2 Foundation Breakers, 2 EE, and 2 Stubs. So we have 4 ways to deal with an Ensnaring Bridge that's landed. We brought in 2 ways to deal with them on the stack. Chalice of the Void probably just goes on 1 instead of on 3, but if I put it on 3, I'm pretty satisfied with that too. Chalice of the Void on 1 kind of hurts us too in this matchup, but it would probably be worth it if we can slam it early enough. So I guess we'll see. If it can stop our opponent from establishing the Lantern of Insight, Codex Shredder combo, and that's good enough because then we can at least draw and answer to bridge. Alright, we'll take the play. His hand is light on lands, but it's very, very hateful. So I think I just keep it on principle because of that. Let's play Misty Rainforest, pass the turn, probably get a Ketria Triomid into turn here. Maybe I get a Stomping Ground and haggle with Merchant of the Veil. So I can try to draw land. Opponent plays Grafdigger's Cage, that's fine. Does Grafdigger's Cage affect Madness? I don't think it does, but it might. Let's get Stomping Ground, shock it in. Let's haggle. Yes. Discard. Always yield. Cast. Okay, so we drew a Ketria Triome. We would like an untapped land, though. We did not draw an untapped land. Sort of a shame. Play Ketria Triome. Let's pump up Root Walla. Attack for 3. Our opponent might be able to make us discard a card here. That'd be kind of sad. But we have a lot of very hateful cards here, and we have 2 ways to tutor for them. So funny enough, Grafdigger's Cage doesn't actually matter that much, since it only stops Vengevine. Opponent plays Thoughtseize. What would they like to take? Takes Collector Roof. That's fine by me. Plays a Pixis. That's also fine. We draw Birds of Paradise. I think we attack for 1 and play Fauna Shaman here. Yeah, I want to get Fauna Shaman online. Sooner rather than later. Even though it hurts to not hit a land drop or a pseudo land drop with Birds of Paradise there. Opponent. Plays a Pirate Spellbomb. Okay. Pirate Spellbomb's the Fauna Shaman. That's alright. They're 1 for 1ing it instead of needling it, so that's nice at least. We draw an island. Let's play an island. Let's attack with Blazing Root Walla. Just for 1. Play Fauna Shaman and Birds of Paradise. And then pass the turn. See what happens. Our opponent missed a land drop, so that's good. If we can blow up all their artifacts, they'll lose another land drop, and then we're probably in a pretty good spot. Plays Prismatic End on Fauna Shaman. Okay, no more Fauna Shamans. Fauna Shamans are down for the evening. We drew an Engineered Explosives. When does Glimmervoid trigger? Instep. The Instep. Not bad. Let's just play EE on 1, attack our opponent for 3, and then kill them. And then kill their lands, that is. Attack for 3. Hit ya. Explosives. Pass the turn. Bye-bye Glimmervoid. Opponent plays Ancient Stirrings. gets an Urza Saga. If we draw a land, I know what we can do to that Urza Saga. Opponent gets a Pithing Needle. Names Merchant of the Veil, I assume, since they know that we still have accessibility to one, but we'll see. Names Engineered Explosives. A bit late for that, bucko. We untap. We draw a land. Beautiful. Let's break the foundation. Urza Saga is an enchantment and therefore bad, so we'll kill it. Yes. Pass the turn. Probably playing Merchant of the Veil this coming turn, but we'll see. Opponent plays Ancient Stirrings, looking for lands, I assume. Gets a Spire of Industry. Plays a Spire of Industry. Very good. Plays an Inquisition, gets our Bazaar Trade Mage. That's fine. Has 2 cards in hand. We draw Blazing Root Walla. Let's cast Merchant of the Veil. Attack our opponent for 2. If we play Blazing Root Walla, we are threatening lethal for next turn, so I guess we gotta do it. Pass the turn. Otherwise, the value with Merchant's decent, but... Okay, so we can still hit them for 3. That's good. Oh my god, I'm stupid. God damn. I'm so bad at this game. Jesus. Right. Opponent plays another Ensnaring Bridge. What can we do about this? I think nothing. So we have to... What do we have to do? We have to draw... our other answer to Pithing Needle, so we have to get our other Foundation Breaker. Opponent gets a Lantern of Insights, that makes it much less likely. We have a Trinket Mage on top, that helps significantly. We draw a Trinket Mage, we have a Merchant of the Veil on top. We will play Trinket Mage. Search. Yes. We can get EE and just play it on 1 and hope for the best. I guess we have to do, well, or we can play Chalice on 1, and then our opponent can't resolve their 1 mana spells at least. Yeah, I think we just have to get EE and put it on 1 though. Or put it on 3. I was supposed to put that on 3, so I needed to get Chalice with that Trinket Mage. Oh well. I'm pretty sure that this game's over. I'll give it a couple more turns just to see. But I don't think it's going to get any better from here. Very, very sad. Yep. We can fight over top decks. If I get Collector Oof, my opponent might just die. We got Trinket Mage, that's kind of good. We have another Trinket Mage on top now, too. Okay, let's play Trinket Mage. Yes. Get a Chalice of the Void. Put on 1. We have a stub on top. Yep. Yep. We draw a stub. Pass the turn. Yep. Yep. So we need to find a Collector Oof. Opponent plays Mishra's Bubble. Draw a stub. Pass the turn. Fauna Shaman. Opponent plays a Lantern, it gets countered. We draw Fauna Shaman. We cast Fauna Shaman. Alright, I'm gonna let myself untap with Fauna Shaman, and then I'll see what I can tutor, and if I don't see a line, I'm just gonna concede. Discard Vengevine. So I can get Foundation Breaker. Foundation Breaker can get rid of, I guess, Engineered Explosives. Or I can get Collector Oof and turn off all the Lantern effects. But that also turns off my EE at that point. Huh. Let's get Collector Oof. Play it. Pass the turn. Opponent makes a boy. Passes the turn. We untap. We draw a Vengevine. We pass the turn. Opponent searches with Urza's Saga. Place an Ensnaring Bridge. We pass the turn. Yeah, I'm gonna concede. I don't think that there's gonna be a way out of this. Alright. GG's to our opponent, even though you're a dirty, dirty lantern player.
Hey everyone, Shoe Nice again. Well, basically, go subscribe to Tezzey's YouTube channel. And for those who made it to the end of the video, thank you.